Morris Smysnuik is the recipient of the Co-operative Contribution Award. Morris was the CEO of TCU Financial Group from 2003 to 2015. Prior to that, he worked for TCU in other capacities for 31 years.
SDF Credit Union, as we were known at that time, was looking for an accountant supervisor type of position. Now, my wife and I were living in Regina at the time, but we've always had the thought that we might want to move to Saskatoon. And that after 43 years, there were lots of highlights and initiatives, but the ones that stand out for me the most, when I started at TCU, we were a $5 million credit union serving 1,600 members. And when I left in June, we're just under $700 million in assets on the credit union side and another $200 million on the wealth management side, serving about 16,000 members. TCU was the first credit union in Saskatchewan to offer internet banking, just providing service to our members, to be able to give them the products and services that they needed, to be competitive in interest rates, to allow them to achieve their financial goals and their dreams. And that's what it's all about. That's what we're there for. We're there for our members, and I'm most proud of that.
Morris is a very strong believer in giving back to the community. TCU has an exemplary history of using its resources to effect positive change and giving back to the community it serves and encouraging and providing support to staff to do the same.
It is my belief that an organization should use its resources to affect positive change in the communities. And TCU has a very commendable record of being involved in the community.
Beyond his role at TCU, Morris has also been involved in several sports associations and activities in Saskatoon.
Well, I'm a sports fanatic, and I only support the best, the Riders, the Bruins, the Packers, and the Yankees, okay? When my wife and I moved to Saskatoon, I was looking for things to get involved with. The opportunity to become treasurer for the Saskatoon Amateur Softball Association became available, and that was my venture into community involvement.
Morris volunteered with the Saskatoon Amateur Softball Association as its treasurer for over 15 years, and he was involved in hosting both the men's and women's World Softball Championships. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to softball in Saskatoon, he was awarded the Darren Lipinski Memorial Award.
To me, what stands above and beyond anything that I have in my involvement was the great people and awesome people that I've worked with in my volunteer experiences.
Morris served in leadership roles with many community organizations as a board member or in some other administrative capacity. He continues to volunteer with a number of organizations.
I am the chair of two boards of directors. I'm chair of the board of directors of the Saskatoon Sports Tourism, and I'm chair of the board of directors of the Bishop Budka Parochial Stewardship Society, which is a fundraising arm for the Ukrainian Catholic Eparchy of Saskatchewan.
Morris is said to have an ability to bring a pragmatic approach to complex situations and in-depth commitment to embodying the cooperative principles and a way of making everyone feel comfortable around him.
Cooperative principles aligned very closely to my values and my beliefs. Profits and growth of business is very important because that's what sustains an organization, but really it's about people.
Morris took his passion for TCU and credit unions into the community, making an impact on many organizations throughout his career.
I'm very grateful to TCU for a very satisfying and fulfilling career. And I'm also grateful and thankful to the cooperative and the credit union system for allowing me, or for being part of that system for all these years. And for sure, I've met very many nice and wonderful people, and it's made me a better person and a better manager for our organization. I've always held the view that my success was not always predicated on what I did, but as being part of a successful team. It was a cumulative effort of everyone working together for a common purpose that made us all successful as individuals or as an organization. And I'm also very thankful for mentors like Ivan Earl and to people like Celeste Lebrec for their mentorship that has helped me to become a better manager, a better person all the way around.
In 2015, Morris is recognized for his contributions to TCU Financial Group and the community with the Saskatchewan Co-operative Contribution Award.